sometimes dead is better.
I'm the one hosting, aren't I? It's a horror show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You guys want to talk about how Terrence Ugg is one very attractive man?
No, we've moved on from that conversation. It's time.
No,
time for this movie, man.
I'm talking about Terrence Ugg at this point.
no name is more appropriate than Terrence Uggs.
Well, I guess it's Terrence Man. Hey, welcome to Give Me Back My Horror Movies.
All stage.
I know, because I fucked up big time.
Good.
This is Josh's fault from the Evil Devs. He distracted me.
Turn your damn phone off and ignore him.
I'm throwing it in the corner. Fat Josh.
I told you what you needed to do.
Josh.
And you
It's
didn't
Dustin
listen to
too from Flicks and Friends. All right. So welcome to Give Me Back My Horror Movies. We are a horror movie podcast. Sometimes we do shit correctly. This is not that episode. I promise you that.
So, MO.
With me, as always, is Charlie. Say hello to the good people, Charlie.
Kill Kreitz.
Kill Kreitz. And next to him is Pete. Say hello, Pete.
Hey, guys. This is my favorite Easter movie.
It's the best Easter movie. Next to Mallrats.
I was going to say.
Oh, that's like good. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Horror Easter one, right? Or maybe
did
they do an asylum version?
Yeah,
like Easter Bunny?
there's like
guarantee
Easter
it.
Dead or there's a couple zombie
bunny of death.
I mean, you've got the classic Night of the Lemurs, but that's just bunnies. That's not.
Jesus Christ! I haven't watched that movie in 5 years.
I know it's good.
That was on TBS for some weird reason. I had no idea what a lemur even was at the time as a kid.
Sure.
And I'm watching this. I'm like, these bunnies are fucking everybody.
They are.
Isn't a lemur like what Zaboomafoo is?
I don't know what that word was.
You don't know a Zaboomafoo?
I think they're spelled differently, Nate.
Oh, okay.
Because like a UR and an ER. I think.
Okay, because
I'm probably wrong. Somebody's yelling at their radio right now.
Yeah, he was this guy with the Kratz brothers, and I don't know. He was cool. They taught about animals and nature and stuff.
Were those the people that would like sing to you and their faces were like creepily painted like animals?
No,
Okay,
I didn't watch it.
Totally different.
Anytime people had face paint, I turn it off. I don't like it.
That one was nightmare fuel from my childhood. So
that's why Charlie doesn't like clowns.
That's exactly it.
Bring him back.
I also immediately take it back. I pretty much only listen to stuff exclusively where they paint their face and sing. So I'm a liar. I'm a no good liar.
What have you done this beginning of this episode, man?
It's Josh's fault. It's all Joshy.
Josh.
Yeah, don't blame Josh.
I was like, all right, so Charlie's going to introduce us, and then I'm going to go, Roxanne! Because she was the actress that played Lee in this movie.
What?
I love how he had a bit for me to start the show that he was supposed to host.
I did, yeah. And then fuck that one up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and theys and dems, boys and girls all around the world, we are doing another special collaboration with multiple podcasts.
Yep.
So last year we did Children of the Corn 2. And a cut above, they did Children of the Corn Part 1.
Mm-hmm.
And Spoils of Horror did Children of the Corn Part 3. And it was a wonderful time. We did not realize how badly we needed Part 2 and 3 in our lives.
I'm telling you, that might be one of my favorite episodes
I was
we've
gonna
ever done. That was
might
just
be one of my favorite movies.
Exactly.
It's up there
it
now.
changed our lives in ways
I
only
just
for the
told
better.
Somebody today needs to go watch it.
Yeah.
I believe on our anniversary episode, Children of the Corn Part 2 got the kill of the year for 2023. So that's how high the pedigree is for this collaboration. So this year we're doing the same thing, but with critters. And
Yeah.
we got Critters 2, the main course.
Yes, we did. Yes.
But what's cool this time, we are doing the same thing. So A Cut Above is doing Critters 1.
Excellent.
Steven and Leo over at Spoils of Horror are doing Critters 3, which also happens to star a Leo. One DiCaprio.
It's Leo.
But we wrapped in Cinema Slab, suckers, to cover Critters 4. We couldn't get anyone to do Critters 5, so
I don't think anyone wanted that, but I am slightly jealous of Cinema Slab.
Oh,
I am too.
Because that one goes to space.
it's true.
And this is our space month.
It is.
We have been in space. But you know, I like to think we've come down. We're back home. You know, we landed back on Earth. And it turns out there was just a little porcupine stuck to the spaceship. And he laid some eggs.
Hey, this movie does start in space. So
It
when
does.
I saw that, I was like,
Starts in
oh, that's
space.
right. We're right in space. So let's give Nate a little bit of time to kind of.
Yeah, I need a trailer. That way I can figure out how the fuck the podcast, because I completely forgot tonight.
He was totally no-faced. And
I
then
got an
tried-
excuse. I do have a reason.
It's not a good one.
No, it is. I'll explain.
Grover's Bend. It's just a speck on the map of the universe.
Transform.
They get a different class of tourist here.
Company's coming.
Noisier. Pushier. They're turning this peaceful little town into dinner. Critters 2.
I can't hear you. Anybody out there hear me?
We need a sheriff.
Go check the yellow pages.
Those hungry hairballs from outer space are on a roll.
Let's just get help. Oh, who are we gonna call? Critter Busters? These guys are great.
And they'll eat anything.
We're going to end up tomorrow's leftovers.
There must be hundreds of them.
Critters 2, the main course.
You got nothing to lose but your lives.
Was that the Taco Bell bell at the end of that?
It,
sure
it
sounds
feels
like
like it. Yeah. It turns out the Taco Bell bell is public domain.
The public domain generic
Yeah.
dinner bell ring. Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking for that now because I'm going to incorporate. Every time Nate has to take another sabbatical during the episode, I'm playing the Taco Bell.
Hey,
bell.
honestly, well, it's funny you mentioned that, fellas. Because it
Hey, did
wasn't
you-
Taco Bell.
Did you go talk to your doctor yet?
I got food poisoning over the weekend
Oh,
and
that's
had
right.
to watch this. And let me tell you, I've never had food poisoning before. I don't
It's
recommend
bad.
it.
No, don't.
Oh my God.
It's awful.
Like,
It's horrible.
Friday was terrible. It was a bad time. And then when I did wake up, I managed to watch Critters 2 and I had a great time. But you know how like Tubi likes to show ads?
Yeah.
Every time it showed an ad for food or Jimmy John's, I wanted to just throw hands. I didn't eat until Sunday night.
Oh,
Like how Tubi was taunting you.
It really was, dude. I was just like, fuck
do you
you.
love delicious steak?
Yeah.
How about
Now,
a yummy...
Thankfully, it was McDonald's, so McDonald's will never happen again. So the Taco Bell bell is
Is-
totally fine.
Is that where you got food poisoning? Was McDonald's?
Yeah,
Oh no!
I could taste that specific grease when puking it back up. Yeah, and also it happened in the middle of eating, where I went, I need to go to the bathroom right now. Like as I'm eating it, like something isn't right. And then 3 trips later, I had to call my boss, going, I gotta go home. Like I got to go. I know I only got an hour left, but I got to leave.
If it was full food poisoning, that usually takes 24 hours to germinate.
Dude,
So it probably wasn't the McDonald's, but yes, you were throwing up the McDonald's.
I don't
because
know.
that's the only thing that's in your stomach at the
I
time.
don't-
We,
I
we
do.
are not medical professionals here.
Yeah.
Do not take our advice on any of this.
But
Don't
What-
eat shitty fast food.
exactly,
Discriminate
that's
is
what
the word
that
I
was the
meant.
lesson here. And you know what? If you're going to eat stuff, it should probably be people, and you should probably have a bunch of your friends all eating people at once, because that was the moral of the story. So I'll
moral.
start out going where I honestly don't remember the first time I watched Critters 2.
Oh,
1 and 2 used to always just kind of be on. But I remember, unlike Gremlins, the Critters movies legitimately scared me as a kid.
did they?
Yeah, like I didn't get the comedy behind it, especially the first one. Like I thought they were legit creepy movies. And I'm embarrassed to admit this. I thought part 3 was scary as a kid as well.
Really? You're a
So
weird kid, Nate.
I have not given it a revisit.
The three
My
you
plan is to, for part
Okay.
3. Because I read there's only 2 critters in the entire movie, and I don't
What?
remember that at
made? I
all.
guess I don't remember 3 at all.
There's only 2 deaths in that one. Plus,
Uh,
there's only 2 deaths in the first one.
Which is so
True.
bizarre.
Yeah.
But in my head, it's always like way more.
Mhm.
A lot of
So,
people
yeah.
got hurt in the first one.
Yeah, they get hit with the
film.
porcupine spikes
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But man, if you were to point it, like, tell me which one's better, 1 or 2, it's hard for me to say. I love both dearly, but I think 2 is the more fun
It's better.
because I think 2 just goes, all right, all the lore's already been established. Let's blow shit up.
Yeah.
And
This is a perfect sequel where it goes, let's turn the knob to 11.
exactly.
And they did.
Yeah. And they really did. So, you know what, Pete, what was your first memory of Critters 2?
This was what, 80, 88?
88.
Yeah, this was just before I had, well, it was a number of years before I had a license. And this is not something Mom and Dad would have let me go watch, but they didn't give a damn what I got at the video store. So Critters and Critters 2, along with Leprechaun and Ghoulies and Gremlins, this kind of movie is my absolute jam. I love me a creature feature, and I love me some practical effects, and this has it all. These first 2 movies they've got it all. They've got some cool kills. They got some great puppeting, puppeting. Anyway,
Puppeteering. We'll call it that.
the movement. There were some close-up shots where they had some really nice mechanics in the face itself. Fantastic sound effects, and and we get boobs.
In a
great.
PG-13.
PG-13. Well, that's
I have a
you-
funny
you could
story
get away with
about
that
the
here and
whole
there.
the whole boob thing. So
the whole boob thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
I have a
so
funny
The
story
only
with
other
that.
PG-13 movie I know is Titanic. I don't know
back,
how they got away with it.
back to
in
school. My first pair of boobs I saw on the big screen with my father, Rodney Dangerfield's Back
I was
to
going to
School.
say, I thought that was R for some reason.
It was
Huh.
PG-13.
Well, I'll be damned.
Yep.
Rodney Dangerfield did a PG-13.
Right?
Yep,
That's what
sure
I'm
did.
thinking.
The
No
Triple
respect.
Lindy.
No respect.
Good.
And
I tell you.
Yeah.
Oh.
This fantastic movie. This one is a blast. It's real dumb, folks, but it's worth every minute of your time.
It's just stupid fun, though.
Oh my gosh, it's so much fun.
So-
I was
Because
laughing
it's
out loud.
Gremlins only
Yeah.
turned up. It's just cranked up to 1,000. They weren't afraid to show some gore. Although Gremlins 2 was pretty good at showing gore.
Gooey gore.
Gooey,
for
yeah.
Gremlins
And this was
2
gooey
is a
gore as
little-
well. Yeah.
This was gooey gore, but it still gave us gore.
blood.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's still and all right, Charlie, what was your first memory? Then we'll get into this
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
I got
Okay.
some meaty things I want to chew on
Ew.
to.
Well,
Ah!
I mean, with the Critters franchise, man, my first memory of these movies was seeing the poster in the video rental store.
Oh, sure.
Those things entranced me as a kid. Like,
Oh, they're awesome looking.
because
Mhm.
it does, when you looked at that picture, you didn't know they were small. And I know the
Oh,
first
yeah.
one has the 6 foot tall one, and it's the only time they ever did the really big critter in the first one. But I never put 2 and 2 together till I watched Nate has a critter. Yes. Kill Crite. Gotta throw it now.
no.
But so I, like Pete, I watched these a little bit later, Mom and Dad, even though this was PG-13, I still have a memory of this being the first one, at least being rated R at some point.
I genuinely thought they were all
I
rated R.
I think
feel
they're all
like maybe
PG-13
they
though, aren't they?
changed it or something, or somewhere. But yeah, they're all PG. Every one of them's PG-13
Yeah.
till the
The fifth
newest one. Yeah,
The one that was made for Shudder. That's the only R-rated one.
I don't think.
Oh
that's the-
hell! Now I got to go watch that.
And I
That's
still
a-
haven't watched it.
Oh, I haven't either. I didn't watch
It's-
the little miniseries thing.
Yeah,
they
same.
did
I mean,
either.
they got trash reviews where it's like it isn't even fun. I was like, oh, that's
Aw.
disappointing.
Right. So being R-rated probably isn't going to save it if you lost all the charm
Yeah.
to it. So this was one of those me and Ben watched growing up, and it was renting, 1, 2, 3, and 4, just watching through them. I had so much fun. They felt like Gremlins because I was right at that age where I was trying to watch everything that every kid was talking about back in the day, because Critters were being talked about, Ghoulies was being talked about. We all saw the covers and we would just talk about them. And you get the kid that'd be like, I saw all of them, and he probably didn't.
Yeah.
But I saw these later and I fell in love with these. I have all 4 on DVD. I bought one of those 4-packs.
Same.
And then they're all on Tubi right now. So I was like, well, I'm going to watch it in the best
that was
quality.
the nice thing. I was bedridden, so I couldn't get up to go to the other room to grab it. So I was like, thank
Yeah.
you, Tubi.
Thank you,
The Tubi gods are smiling upon me until they show a food commercial.
So my funny story about this, and this involves a little bit of Pete, is Jack. I told Jackie, I said, hey, we got to watch the movie for tonight.
This is
And she's
hilarious.
like, oh, okay. And then she stops dead and she looks me straight in the eye. She goes, what movie? I was like, what do you mean, what movie? And I know what now that look means, what did Pete pick? And so and because she remembered Life Force. And I was like, it's not, no, it's not what you, because I knew what was in this movie. And I was like, it's nowhere near. Oh, well, and she got so tickled with me because I'm like holding my hands up, like trying to figure out how to explain it without spoiling it. She records me, and then later she's giggling because she sent the video to Pete. And Pete's like, what am I watching? What is this about? And Jackie's like, he's trying to tell me what the movie you guys are covering are. And then Pete's like, oh, okay.
I could barely hear you, and that's why I said, "What is he saying?"
Well, it was so weird because
Yeah.
it was hard when she started recording me, because then I was like, I don't want to be recorded.
Now I'm
doing this.
flustered.
Yeah. But it got to that scene and I giggled like I was 14 fucking years old again. And she is just like, geez, it's this right here. Because I kept doing things like, this is the only movie that's actually under the Playboy banner for a horror movie, which is a true trivia.
It is.
What does that mean, though?
I
It
have
means
no
they-
idea.
I
Oh,
think
okay.
it means that they actually allowed a real Playboy to
Oh,
be
yeah, that
shown.
was-
The only thing that wasn't real in the magazine was the centerfold. That's not the centerfold from that year
Oh, okay.
magazine. They did it for the actress.
Mhm.
She actually did Playboy 2 years ago on a video, but then she died like 3 years after doing this movie.
She died in
Yeah.
a car wreck.
Car wreck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
car wreck. But anyway, and it's the sequence that this movie does for the boob reveal, and I'm dying. I'm fucking dying. And Jackie's just like shaking her head, almost gritting her teeth, like Jesus
The
Christ. what
rubber
are they doing?"
squeaking
Oh,
as, as the chest is expanding. Someone's
And
squeaking a balloon.
I know we're talking like we've all seen boobs in PG-13. This was relatively long lasting. Camera lingered for a while.
I don't think I've ever seen this uncut. I think I've only ever seen this on
Really?
TV because I genuinely do not remember seeing
Yeah.
her naked. Like, I don't.
And Jackie gets all the way through the whole transformation. And I was like, see, that's why I couldn't tell you. And she starts, okay, yeah, I get it. And then they show her walking across the field
Mhm.
with the butt strapped through a thong. I am fucking dying laughing. Jackie's just like, she has no words for how I am responding to this because it's just fucking hilarious. I was a kid again watching this
Yeah.
sequence in this movie.
Did she not laugh at the model pulling out the staple from her stomach?
Oh my God.
Love it.
I love that the nothing face even like carbon copied that.
Good old Lee. Gotta love Lee in this movie, man.
He, stayed nothing face all throughout part 1 so he could finally find, something he's compatible. His forever face.
He needed his forever face.
Forever face.
Which I don't know if people like complain that he didn't change any, because he changed a lot in this movie. I was like, why didn't he do that in the first one? It was
the one into the heifer manager did not need to happen at all.
That guy is the voice of the kid from Polar Express, the annoying kid with the glasses.
Is he really?
And that's all I could picture after I heard that guy's voice.
I hate that.
Yeah,
he's been in a bunch of stuff though. I mean,
he's like a famous voice actor now because he does that voice.
He's a famous nerd. I mean, he was in all the. Well, I don't know about all of them, but he's been in a lot of 80s movies where.
So he's probably Revenge of the Nerds
beat up or something.
No, I don't think he was, because you had the other guy in Revenge of the Nerds. He was,
different
in like it's the less than B rated
Nerds.
That's Ogre. I love Ogre. But no, I had so much fun with the boob reveal with Jackie in this, especially after her remembering all of Life Force that we made her go through. But
yay, space.
God, man. I'm just saying it now. We won again, guys. Like, period.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is the best. Honestly, I think I like 2 a little bit better than 1.
Like, it's hard for me, but I do think I like 2 more, because it's just like, all right, let's do more critters.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do more explosions. Let's have more fun with the bounty hunter coming to town, back to town, I should say. We're like, the first one is about roughly 40 minutes till things get cooking.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit of a slow start in the first one because you're establishing,
it's building tension and stuff too.
Yeah,
and it's mostly at nighttime. This one has a lot of daytime practical effects, so you get to see a guy in an Easter Bunny suit get eaten alive and then fall through the church window, and
traumatizing children from
everyone.
I think Critters and Critters 2 follows Alien and Aliens to the first one is a slasher film, or it's established, like Charlie was saying, it's establishing the mythos, and it's real intimate. There's only a few people involved, and it's real scary and, like I said, intimate. Whereas Critters 2, balls to the wall, guns, explosions, gooey gore, and absurdity, top to bottom. I'm not going to compare them to Alien and Aliens. Don't get me wrong here.
No, but the vibe that they give off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's also like, it's not going to be fair if we compare these to like Gremlins either.
Mm-mm.
I honestly feel like they stand alone as franchises, that they're not copying. And I'm sure A Cut Above's probably going to touch on it, but in case they don't, Critters was actually written before Gremlins was.
Was it?
Yes.
So Gremlins came out first, but Critters was in the works ahead of Gremlins. So there's not like we're copying. Now, part 2, I'm sure they took some notes from Gremlins, because you have the whole thing inside of heifers, and I'm like, yeah, okay, they watched Gremlins, and that could be just them also poking fun at,
I think so,
Dante and that franchise.
It's kind of crazy. Critters 2 came out well before Gremlins 2 as well.
Yeah, Lord,
so it wasn't able to, copy the insanity that part 2 and Gremlins went for. But I like that where part 1 is in the farmhouse for the most part. Part 2 is like, let's go to the town and expand upon that. It's very like 30 Days of Night almost, where what if you had the whole town barricaded in and trying to protect themselves from these things? And like, they're not cute like Gremlins, but they're pretty vicious. Like, they're fast, they're mean, they have a little bit of personality to them, but for the most part, they're just here to eat and eat and eat.
They have
Gremlins are here to annoy you.
True. Yeah. They're here to cause chaos. But the Gremlins, I thought, even in the first film, had a lot of personality between them. They would chat at each other, and
they did. But I think what
cause
Nate's
vicious mischief
getting at is, like, Gremlins, I never felt like they were going to eat someone. Like,
good point.
Big piranha type thing. Critters took it a little bit more where they went, they're going to eat you. Like, that's their entire...
And they sent intergalactic bounty hunters to kick their ass.
I
which
love
are
this
badass.
This opening because
It's
we
awesome.
got additional alien footage in this, like they're hunting some other alien. I love Charlie. He's running around in there and he falls. Jackie immediately goes, "That would be me if I was a bounty hunter." And then they open up the like freezer container and there's all these heads of different aliens that they've caught. They are led by like an intergalactic council that controls when they get paid,
Which is a sweet ass alien.
Oh, that alien looked great. Was
I
it
loved all of
was
it.
it somebody with a mask on and then like they're wearing black and they have this long neck in front of them or something?
I couldn't tell if it was that or if it was like a puppet
Just a
and
real good puppet. Yeah.
a really good puppet because it looked cool. I mean, it
Yeah,
really did. And
really
then I
did.
think
Yep.
it kind of tells a little bit more of the story. Like these are a plague. We just sent a scan. There's still Krites on
Mhm.
Earth, and no one wants to go back to Earth. Friggin' Ugg's like, Earth. He's like, no, we killed them all. They're done. They're like, nope. You cannot deny whatever they called the scan. It is infallible. The scan is true.
I think it was the G scan.
I forget what. It might have been G scan. And he's like, you're not getting paid for the job you just did till you make sure all the Krites are gone off of Earth. And I love it, man. And then they show the barn from the first one and the eggs. And there's a little thing in this movie that for most people would just be like, it's a dumb movie. They, some of it may not make a lot of sense. They actually tied a lot of things together subtly. When they find the eggs, the old man, and the kid walk into that barn, and the old man goes, "Why is it so freaking cold in here?" And they find the eggs. Well, that leads into why have the eggs never hatched? What's going on? And now as they warm up, they're hatching.
They
And
need
things are-
incubation.
They need to
Mhm.
incubate. And I'm like, any other like crappy, quickly made movie knockoff would have never explained it like that.
Yep.
And I was actually paying attention to like the storylines going, damn, they actually like thought
Yeah.
through the mythos of how these things work and operate.
They really
And I
didn't
was-
force feed it either. That's always the
Exactly.
worst thing when they ram it down your throat. Like, okay, I get it.
They let everything kind of happen naturally
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
movie, and it works so good. And then I saw your guys's cameo in this movie when we got to Nana's daycare, and the camera goes in, and you see this kid eating paste, and I went, "Hey, look, it's Pete!" And then the next scene was a kid with crayon up his nose, and I was like, "Oh, Nate's there too." Then it showed a little girl stabbing a doll, and I went, "Damn it, Jackie, you didn't tell me you were in this movie."
We've
and
been
that-
called out, Pete.
And all that led up to the fact when Nana goes back home and all of the vegetables are being thrown out of her kitchen and a critter is spitting them out. And Jackie looks at me, she goes, "Well, there's you." And I'm like, "God damn it." Okay. No,
It's funny because it's true.
it's totally true. But that's how much fun we were having watching this movie.
I'm glad
I
Jackie
was
had fun. That's really
audibly
cool.
laughing. She was having a ball with it. Boobs aside, which were comical when they appear.
They appeared comically and they were comically large. I mean,
Yes.
poor,
It was
poor,
all
you
done
poor
very
woman and
well.
your poor back. I feel so bad for
Eh,
you.
Her stone face throughout
yeah.
the entire movie.
Kill
worked.
Krites.
She pulled that gun out and the barrel extends, but she's holding
Oh
it like
my
crotch
God.
level.
All right.
They did that a couple of times.
They did.
And I love
But
it.
that dick joke where Ugg puts out his gun and then she busts out hers and hers extends just a little bit further than his and she's got it at waist level. I
It's
was in tears. I was
It's
dying.
the Pirates of the Caribbean with the telescope where they kept pulling
Yeah.
out bigger ones. I lost my shit, and then they get inside, the heifers.
heifer.
I loved heifers, and I looked at Jackie and I went, "Oh, that's right. I forgot my favorite scene in this entire
It's
movie's
great.
coming up, and it's when she blows the hair off of one of the critters. And he's got bald head, and he looks in the mirror. Bitchin'. I loved it. Tears. I was losing my shit. I had so much
Then
fun
the
with
poor
this
little
movie.
guy gets thrown into the deep fryer.
Oh,
Just
But the amount of explosions happening in the heifer, like it doesn't blow the whole place up, but it's like this place would be completely done for.
It would have fell down.
Yeah.
It would have down to the ground, fell.
Lettuce flying everywhere, burgers
Dude.
exploding.
I adored it. I can't say enough about this.
It's the best
movie.
scene in the movie.
Like there's no point
Well,
even walking through this damn thing. I see that's hard. I don't know.
That's tough.
It's my favorite critter moment, but I have other favorite critter things.
It's the same moment we have in the first Gremlins movie when they're in the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, exactly.
Minus the space bounty hunters coming in.
To me, that's where I went. Oh, that's not them copying. This is more of an homage. Like, hey, we saw what you did. Here's what it's going to look like with critters doing all this in a bar.
I'm more likely to revisit Critters than I would Ghoulies, Hobgoblins. Like,
See,
of
I
all
need to
those type of
revisit
movies,
those.
I do too. But like, I don't know, Critters just holds a special place in my heart, like Gremlins does. Like, I think these two stand on their own very well.
Of these little critter movies, I think Critters are the.
I think it's a damn
minus
shame.
the first Gremlins. I think these two critter movies are the best of that bunch. Munchies.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
I say we're Munchies and Hobgoblins and even a bit of Ghoulies. They took it too silly at times.
The Ghoulies for sure.
The Ghoulies for sure, and Munchies. You know,
Well,
he drank beer.
That second Munchies movie, that wasn't Jonathan Winters in that or something? Wasn't he the voice of the Munchie?
I can't remember who
Like
was the voice. I haven't seen the Munchie ones, and I always remember that VHS cover where he's looking up the girl's skirt, holding a beer, smoking a cigarette, and then I remember Ghoulies 3. Ghoulies Go to College.
Exactly.
I mean, that's images burned in my brain. And I honestly remember both posters for Critters 2. I remember the giant critter from the first one holding the 2, but then I remember the critter ball. And even when we picked this, I was like, wait, did we get the critter ball one? Because I couldn't remember if it was 2 or 3. And I was like, oh God, I hope it's the critter ball one. Please, oh please. And we totally got the critter ball. And again, that's where I say we win. Because I don't think they do it in any of the other ones ever, because there's not enough critters.
I don't think they do it in 4,
It's one of the most imaginative things that has happened in movie history. I mean, all these little guys just jump into a giant ball and start rolling down. I still want to know how
Jones
they did
and everyone.
that. Right.
Well, it's that, and it reminded me of even like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, where you had that whole segment. So they pulled a lot of like early creatures horror movies. Blob is another one, because they pretty much do a blob kill with the critter ball, where the blob went over the one dude and then the critter ball goes over another one in this one, and all that's left is like a steaming pile of body underneath it. I'm like, love it. Love everything you're doing here, fellas. Let's keep going. And again, the story works. Brad comes back. He left town because he was the boy that cried wolf. Only a handful knew what happened from the first movie. He comes back, just so happens, right when the critters are about to hatch. The bounty hunters just so happen to be sent back. And, hell breaks loose at church, which I fucking love the church sequence and the Easter bunny. We can't glaze over,
dude. It's
what
so
makes this
good.
Easter.
It's wonderful. Is nothing sacred? Nope.
Nada.
Nothing
is sacred in this movie.
And that's the stuff I remember as a kid, like scaring me, because it's like, hey, it's broad daylight. These things have eaten a man, and like when he comes out and is like, they eat him. He falls through the window. His Easter bunny hat falls off his mask, and then like the spitting up of blood. But then you've got all these like bloody bite marks covering his body.
Yeah,
and it's hysterical. But like when you're young, it's like, this is scary. I don't want this to happen. Like,
I can see
these things are mean. Gizmo's cute.
Yeah,
true.
Well, yeah, there is no.
There's no Gizmo.
Aside from the young sister, there's no like cute factor to this movie whatsoever, as far as childlike. But and now even hell, as an adult watching it last night, going, wow, you guys really did it. You guys really set this whole church scene up, and he crashes through the main window through a cross on the holiest of days after the pastor bitch slapped his entire parsonage by going, "It's Easter morning," basically, when everyone else seems to think they can come to church or whatever. I'm paraphrasing, but he's calling it like hell. I grew up in the South, man. If you didn't go to church regularly, you went to church on Easter. I mean, that's just how it worked. And he bitch slaps everyone with those verses, and then just death crashes through the window. I mean, it's just so freaking amazing that they went for it. Like, go for it, man. I love it.
And that's one of the things that, like, I think, all right, 88. This is like a perfect just 80s movie. You got the boy trying to impress the girl. You have creatures coming around, muck around. I don't know if there was anything wrong with that relationship. What was wrong with it? What did I miss?
No. I apologize. Please continue, and I'll get to that later.
Okay. But like, as I was watching this, and like the desire to have a new Gremlins movie or a new Critters movie, I'm like, this kind of gives you the buffet of how to do it.
Yeah.
The prints are
The
here.
buffet. I see what you did.
Yeah, like just redo Critters 2. Like, after hearing how bad the new one was and seeing like 3 and 4, if 3 and 4 would have took their time and maybe see what Gremlins 2 did, and then decide, because they shot 3 and 4 together.
Yeah, they
so
were
shot
back to back.
One singular budget, you're splitting it in half. Like, you fucked up. But also, you're going for video sales because that's what these movies did.
They did. Yeah, this was the start of
rental.
those straight to video.
Yeah. So like this one got a theatrical release. It didn't do so hot compared to the first one, but it made bucks at the video store because you got people like us that would
word
rent
of mouth. Yeah,
exactly.
We were
have you seen that? Wait till you see the crazy
and us
deaths
kids that
in this.
didn't have driver's license at the time. They're running over there and grabbing that stuff.
And this was a perfect example of where we talked about, even say like Life Force, the video cover sold us on the movie. Like,
oh yeah.
Even when I hadn't even seen the first Critters, I'm pretty sure when I first watched this, I watched Critters 1 and then 2 like back to back. That's my first experience with these movies because I rented them. And
that's part of the joy of like growing up, to have all 4 available. Is we were able just to rent, watch them on TV.
We were
whatever.
binging in the 90s, people.
Exactly.
It's not a new thing with streaming.
It's the thing that drives me nuts when horror fans are like, I can't believe they're making another Saw movie. I'm like, yes, give it to me. Because you know what? We got that growing up, where when I grew up, I had 9 Jason movies before Jason goes to space. So, you know what was cool? Just having 9 movies to be able to go and rent, because they were 2 for $1. So I didn't care.
People forget that there was almost a Jason movie every year for the first part of the 80s.
Right. There really was.
Or like how many Halloween movies there were. Like, that's the thing that always pisses me off. People are like, oh, I can't believe they're making another Insidious movie. I'm like, let them. Like, because all that means is another kid that's like me gets to go and rent all those. I don't care if I disagree with some of those movies. I think 3 is the best one. But a kid can go and rent 6 of those movies now. And well, I guess he can't go to a video store, but he can download them on his iPad. All right, I just got a little depressed that a kid can't go and do that. And go grab the plastic, copy. But the idea is still there that when these pop up on Shudder, and when they do, they typically all pop up at once on Netflix.
If they get the whole package, they usually do.
And still, if you are 13 years old, that's the perfect prime to be like, all right, I watched the first one. Now I want to watch the second one. All right, now maybe we'll save the third one for the next like sleepover or whatever.
Well, we did exactly that, not last year, the year before, with the Trimmer movies and Anthony.
Very good.
We watched the very first Trimmers. He's like, that was amazing. I went, cool.
Wait till you see part 2, boy.
There's 6 more to go, son. And we went through them, and I think it might have been even longer. Pandemic brain, I don't remember.
Right.
But it was when the newest one had come on Netflix.
The one in Snow.
Is it the one? I think there's one after the Snow.
There was the Tropical Island.
The Tropical. So the Tropical Island one was just come out.
Yep.
So he got to like spend an entire week of watching nothing but Tremor movies. And the only one I didn't sit through was part 4 again. I just am not.
I've never
doing
seen
it.
part 4.
Is that the
Back to Perfection?
That's the Western.
I will
like
never.
that one.
I will never go back to that movie. I hated it the first time I watched
I've never
it.
seen them past 3. After 3, I went, I'm done.
Actually, I think they pick back up again, man. I
That's
have
what I've
a
heard.
lot of
I
fun.
think you guys even told me that on the Trimmers episode when we did that. Like,
I thought the
need
one in
to-
snow was a lot of fun.
The snow one is awesome,
It's a lot
and
of
then
fun.
the last one definitely needs to be watched if you're a Tremors fan.
It's
Okay.
It's good.
I need to do
Well,
it.
it's not good. It's
But you need to
Tremors
watch it
good.
if you're a
These are
Tremors
the
fan.
type
Damn
of
it.
conversations though where like let horror sequels keep pumping out. We were like, oh, they don't have any original ideas left. I'm like, that's part of the fun of being a horror fan is you get to watch, kind of like one awesome one. The sequel's great. Then you get the third one where they move to the city for some reason.
Always
Eventually
urban.
they go to space. Yeah. But like you get to watch some of the bad ones that have charm because then eventually you find another original IP that is really great. So like, not every movie can be, I don't know, Get Out or whatever.
To play on that, and we'll get back. We'll play a commercial here in a second. But to play on what Nate's saying, there's a key thing to take away from what he's trying to make here.
Probably
is keep making sequels. Don't fucking reboot the movies.
Honestly, you could just make another sequel where Critter's eggs just happen to find their way into Earth. Done.
Yeah, because all I could picture was someone going, "Well, Nate, you didn't like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022." No, we didn't, because they tried to reboot something and fix things. No, just give us another one.
Let's give us another story with the same monsters in it.
There's ways to do
that's
it.
What Prey did. Prey did that beautifully with the Predator franchise.
Go back.
And all of a sudden, we got a great movie on our hands.
There we go.
And it's like, and what people would probably complain like, well, that's the 4th Predator movie. It's like, so
who
we
cares?
got a really awesome, like
Maybe
the only
I like
bad
that
Predator.
monster.
Well, that's the 5th one technically. Like,
Mhm.
I got 5 Predator movies I can watch now.
Well, I
Like,
mean,
it's awesome.
Yeah. Is it? No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you're forgetting the Predator,
Oh, yeah.
like I did.
I'm trying
Well,
to forget
there's
that one.
there's
And
part 1, part 2, AVP, AVPR.
Nope.
Prey.
Those don't exist.
That's why I thought Nate's math was off, because I was like,
AVP don't count. AVP don't count.
No.
No.
There's a Predator in there.
Yeah, his name's Paul W.S. Anderson.
Oh, God
I
damn it.
cannot say that actually because that could be libel. So that was a joke.
Do you like horror movies?
Do you like hanging out with your friends?
Do you like having a laugh?
Do you like podcasts?
Well, you should check out our podcast, Spoils of Horror.
We're not a review show.
We're a horror movie hangout where we talk about movies that are lost, forgotten, popular, and bizarre, all in the scary realm.
You can listen to our podcast while you're doing just about anything.
You could be washing your dishes.
You could be washing your cat.
You could be washing your genitals. All forms of genitals accepted.
We are a fully inclusive genitalia show.
Yes, we are the #1 ideal podcast for washing your genitals.
Our genital Yelp reviews are unsurpassed.
5.5 stars.
You don't want to know where that half came from. It's,
Now that you know that, check us out on all major platforms.
You can search for Spoils of Horror on all social media sites.
Come and hang out with us. We'd love to see you.
And your genitals.
Bye.
Are you in search of a refined and elevated podcast?
One where you can sit back with a cup of tea and indulge in the finest film cinema has to offer?
One where precision and polish comes before anything else?
Well, you've come to the wrong place.
We are Cinema Slab,
a podcast where we let our nerd flags fly and review our favorite movies and shows, new and old.
We're all besties.
And one brother and sister.
And we love discussing movies with each other. Whether it's a record-breaking television show that has us glued to our TVs every week.
We're like private investigators, except for no one hired us or asked for our help.
An ooey-gooey practical effects-filled horror movie.
Or a cult classic masterpiece.
You shoot me in a dream, you better wake up and apologize.
We're sure there's something for you on Cinema Slab.
I'm your Scream Queen, Anna.
Yeah, you're gonna love this one. It's a scream, baby.
I'm your gore gal, Hannah.
I kick ass for the Lord.
And I'm your favorite little brother, Hunter.
I'd rather not spend the rest of this winter tied to this couch.
And join us each week on Cinema Slab
as we bond together over our love of cinema.
And all things media and entertainment related.
Just when you thought you were safe, the terror continues with another chilly tale tonight on USA Network's Saturday Nightmares.
So, fellas,
yeah,
one of the things that kind of bums me out about this franchise, we never got like a Nintendo or Super Nintendo game.
We got Gremlins. We got.
It just seems so primed to be a side scroller where you're the bounty hunter and you just shoot critters. Yeah. I would play the shit out of that. And then you know what? Maybe there's bees that attack you because every damn video game movie tie-in had more villains than just the,
bees,
the main antagonist. So
birds, bats.
There has to be something aerial that you can't jump. That way you have to die and restart the whole game.
So what you do jellyfish. Is you jump up in the tree, you let the critter ball roll under you, you jump down, and then all of these skeletons rise from the ground of all the people that they had.
You would fight skeletons.
Yeah.
And definitely the critter ball would be like the final boss that you have to like hit. And it has like a giant health bar that takes the entire bottom screen, but you can't kill it.
It needs to chase you the whole game, though. I think that's something that.
Oh God, yeah, it would.
The rubble pack starts rolling. You're like, oh shit, I gotta find a place to hide.
I dig it. Then you get you can tag in your other bounty hunter.
Oh yeah,
and there's two of you for a that's like your.
That's
power
how you do
boost.
2-player, but the 2-player would be jumping back and forth. Like you can't have both characters on screen at once.
That would be only your power up as you get both of, or so you'd have Ugg and Lee, and your power up was Charlie would jump in to help, but he would fuck something up potentially, and you didn't know when he would fuck it up. It's basically like this movie.
You got Charlie. Damn it.
He worked on your turn. Why does he never work on my turn?
Yeah.
So in games like 1943, you would get certain power-ups, like you get a 3-way shot or a fire shot. So you come across magazines and Ugg turns into whatever he sees in the magazine and you get triple shot or missiles.
That was Kid Chameleon when you put the different helmets on.
That's exactly
I say I don't remember that one.
Oh, Kid Chameleon's actually fun.
That's pretty good.
I think it's on Switch if you do the Sega Genesis
really?
upload.
Right.
Kid Chameleon's on that, so definitely recommend playing that one.
There is one certain person from this movie that's going to be in Columbus here in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah,
Brad is Scott Grimes. Now,
sweet.
He is going to be at Origins, which I'm trying to plant the seeds right now of fun of like, are we going to Origins? Because when we go to Origins, we typically don't buy anything. Because things are expensive. Turns out board game conventions and D&D conventions, while cool to look at, very expensive. So
it's why the Kickstarters do so well on those, because you get them usually discounted to get everything, and when they go retail, you're like, holy fuck, how much? Our buddy Mark does this.
Yes.
And then when we see, he's like, this game's awesome, and we look how much it actually is, like, no. I am not, for one night of playing, I'm not buying this.
You need at least a day before playing to set the game up.
Right.
And then the day of, you get to play. It's such a cool con because there's so many colorful, cool things, and everyone's so friendly.
Now, James, he'll be there. He's a huge board gamer.
I'm kind of wondering if Troy's going to be there too.
I don't know. I don't think Troy's much of a board gamer.
I'm tempted.
He's just a bored.
He's just a bored gamer.
He's just awesome.
But I'm like, well, maybe I should bring my copy of Gremlins and be like, will you sign it? Because he's also the voice of Steve in American Dad for the audience. So,
Oh, no kidding.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's what he grew up to do, and he was in the TED show. But I like him. I think he's a charismatic lead to follow around because he is not like this nerdy kid, but he is, like Charlie said, the kid that cried wolf that no one wants to like believe.
Right. No, I like him. Pete, what? Okay.
I don't.
He's got problems with him.
I don't care for this kid. I think
Really?
I think he's a wet blanket. I don't think he takes much command, and that cutie patootie he starts something with. Okay, let me back up here. Let me justify this by dropping some truth bombs here. I am the dictionary definition of an average American man. I'm about 5'8", somewhere between 165 and 175. I'm a little below average on the family side because I've got a wife and no kids.
He wears a size 10 shoe.
My shoes are a little bit bigger than normal, so if there's anything that I am above average in, it would be my shoes.
I was gonna say he's below average, below the belt.
Sadly, it does not translate to penis size, so there's that. But I am a catch compared to Bradley.
Oh my
Bradley
God.
is Brad. He's a dork. He is such a dork, and he's got
You're
this
projecting, Pete.
stupid. He's got this stupid face. I just want to smack him. And then he tries to start something, but he's got no balls, so he won't kiss this cutie patootie that is giving him goo eyes.
All right, there was a Return of the King ending to them trying to kiss. I will say that.
They're practically forced to kiss each other, which I kiss her so we can get the fuck out of here.
I think
pretty
Pete
much what he
just
said.
wanted to kiss her this whole time.
But look, you've got this girl making goo eyes at you. You stick around long enough to get her to leave town with you because there ain't nothing out there for you, bud. There's nothing better than what's right here in this stupid little town. Now, hey, get out of Dodge if it's a small town. I get it, but you're not. She's not. There's nothing else out there for you, dude.
Pete thinks she should have ended up with Wesley, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, or that she should have ended up in Pete in his dreams.
Right.
And that is what it is. He's just the whole time, he's like, I'll treat her right. I'll kiss her right there and then. Like, I'm not going to make her
How
wait.
old are these kids supposed to be? Like,
I could not figure that out for the
Yeah.
life of me.
High school age, because he asked her, are you a senior now?
I thought
and he had to leave because of the incident. So his whole family left.
So why is he leaving again?
Because he doesn't live there. He was visiting his Nana and had to go home. That's
stick
that. I do believe Pete said in the group chat that the Nana is the true villain of the movie.
The Nana is.
And I didn't understand that either.
Well, she's a vegetarian, so I was immediately on Pete's side.
Yeah. Well, one, she's a vegetarian. Hey, vegetarians, whatever. Sounds
yeah,
like
but
fun.
she kept the bounty hunter controller.
But she was forcing others to be vegetarians as well. So there's a.
Oh, you're right.
There's
That's
a super
right.
villain. Carob. She was carob chocolate. What the?
Yeah, I didn't know what that was.
I don't know what that is.
Apparently, it doesn't melt like normal chocolate either. But I love how that was another little thing where they were like, we have to show that this little girl's room is really warm enough to incubate the egg.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she says, I'm hot. Okay, big deal. The fact they put the fake chocolate bunny down there and it's
Right
dripping.
on the register.
Yeah. But on the register where even I was like, if she's hot, why is the heat on?
Yeah.
But it's also Easter, but it could be cold. So
I think
don't
it's in
know.
Texas, isn't it? So it could be. It's warmer in Texas that time of year.
So
but yeah,
temperature
why is
wise,
the
I
heat
didn't
on?
get it. Yeah.
And then who puts their chocolate bunny on the floor?
She was a kid. Trust
Yeah, I
me,
was
kids,
gonna say,
kids do
yeah.
dumb shit.
Kids
She
will.
had
I
a-
once watched a
she had
kid
a stand,
lick
she
the
had a
glass
nightstand.
pane. The
No.
glass plane at Hot Topic. He just went up and licked it to the body jewelry, and I went.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Also, this movie just confirmed every fear every kid and even adult has when that little girl's hand hangs off of the bed and the critter's coming forward, and then her foot dangles off of the bed right as it's trying. And then the dad fucking steps on it. I think I stepped on your chocolate.
Oh,
bunny.
sorry, honey, your bunny. And she doesn't cry. She's like, oh, okay. It was
She was
made of
tired.
curd. I didn't want it anyway.
She wasn't eating
Right.
it. She
That-
was holding it like a pet animal.
Right. That POV of the critter under the bed.
Oh,
chef's kiss.
Loved it.
Awesome.
And it rolls up on a mad ball. And I
Yeah,
went,
it does.
It's a mad ball.
Mad balls.
I just the little
I
tiny.
never owned one, but I loved them to death.
Dude,
I had one, and it
Did you?
was the baseball. It was a baseball.
The Mummy.
Not the Mummy. He was just like a fucked up baseball player looking
Okay.
one. I think
Yeah,
he had
I
a
don't remember
ball
which one
cap.
I
on.
had. I only had one as well.
Did you?
Look, my mom was not a fan of that damn thing. I probably got it from my cousins. But yeah, I had one, and then I think they did mini mad balls for a little bit. But I don't know.
remember the mini ones.
I was tickled seeing a mad ball under the bed, even if it was probably a knockoff. I knew what that was.
Yeah,
I
it's still
got
cool
it.
to see.
And it's cool that little girl owned it.
Yeah,
But when they're attacking, like even in the house, and then like they're vicious, but when they're like getting shot by the bounty hunters when they come in, and you see like the damage that they do, it's like the critter just splatters onto the wall, and he's green and gooey.
greatest
so gooey.
entrance ever in a movie like this is when he's like, "Where's the remote, Nana?" Or the communicator. She goes, "What? I don't know what you're talking about." Oh, the TV remote's over there. It's not a TV remote, Grandma. And he pushes the button, and immediately the door flies open with a blast, and the critter explodes, and the bounty hunters walk in. Even to where the girl's like, "Wow, that was really fast."
They get great service out there.
Yeah.
God, I just love that, like, big dick
That
energy
image,
when they
yeah.
walk in that room.
And then we saw the big
Hug and
dick
leave.
energy.
Well,
It
that was
good.
funny too. But I adore that one scene right there. And it's hilarious. And I love that instead of just goo everywhere, it's splattered critter. When the one gets run over by the truck.
Oh my
tire,
god, the whole
I
truck scene.
crack
So Looney
up
Tunes.
the whole time because it's just you're right, Pete. It looks like Wile E. Coyote flattened down on the road, and the other critters don't give a shit.
Nope, they
Like-
just keep on moving. Like
One critter's trying to cook one on the grill
That's right.
when they're in effort
He's got a spatula, wasn't he?
because it flies across the room and lands, and he's like, "Oh," and starts.
Yep, time to make him.
cooking it.
But like that whole truck scene where they pull up the like corpse that walks out of the barn, it's gross. The dude's missing his eye. He's got chunks
Yeah.
of skin off his face missing.
And it
off
turns
his
into
body.
a cool dummy too, because then all
Yeah.
of a sudden it's like this dummy that's like half dead, and they flop it around as it's moving. I was like, Pete loves this part. I was like, I
Uh-huh.
knew
It's
another
great
part
dummy
2
effect.
with a dummy kill,
Uh-huh.
and I love it.
But then they are rolling up and hitting the driver's side door, and they're hitting it with such force, and they're shooting their little porcupine needles as well. Like these things
Yeah.
are moving fast and angry the whole time.
I want to be a part of the crew standing off stage, whipping these critter balls at this.
When they throw them at them through the door
the
and the
truck.
window,
Yeah.
it reminded me of Star Trek: The Trouble with Tribbles.
That's what I was gonna say.
Because-
Trebles.
The first they have them all fall out of the compartment above Kirk's head, but they said there were crew people up there that were just randomly throwing one because he's still trying to talk on the communicator, and he's
Bonking him on the
talking
head.
either Spock or Scotty, and every once in a while a Tribble would just fly and smack him in the head, and he had to keep going. My mom's favorite Star Trek episode. We even got her the Hallmark ornament that
Of the Tribble?
it had all the little tribbles in it, and if you push the button, it blew air, and the tribbles would jump around
Nice.
inside of it. She adores. She doesn't care anything about sci-fi or anything else, but tribbles.
Yeah.
That was her jam.
Now, did-
Maybe why she didn't like critters. 'Cause
could
she's
be.
like,
They
that's
got
not
teeth.
my tribbles.
Did any of those tribbles ever bite a tire and then start to inflate slightly?
No. I don't think any of the tribbles got into the warp core and turned yellow or green. But I love when that one bites into it and he blows up. I wanted it to pop. That was my only thing where I was watching it going, you should have made one bite into the tire, expand, and then boom, pop. Like blow up. That would have been
just
like
left over in the tire.
Yeah, the chef's kiss. When you're watching these things now, you're like, okay, this is what I would do. And then obviously you're like, okay, I can get crazier and crazier. But I just love the fact that there's these guys in 1988, 87, just thinking of, okay, what would be funny? What would be cool? What do we do now? You know,
what is cool is having a sheriff wind up with 2 revolvers and just start shooting and blasting at critters.
He goes full Western John Wayne on their asses, and I love it. Because they're about to eat the little girl and Brad, because he rescues her, but he has nowhere to go. And then you thought the sheriff left town, and you hear gunshots, and I was just like,
you might as well
the sheriff is back.
Have heard the Clint Eastwood like
the good, the bad, and the ugly start playing in the background. Oh my god.
For a few critters more.
A fistful of critters.
All right. What we do is we do the Man with No Name trilogy, but with critters. I love it.
Oh,
let's do it.
Critters in the Wild West.
Yeah.
Worked for trimmers, apparently.
Cowboys and critters.
So why not critter? I want critters with little cowboy hats. That's all I want from this, That's it. Just give me tiny little spurs.
Oh my God. This is $1 million idea, fellas.
Nate's face lit up like a Christmas tree.
I've never seen his face get so bright.
Yeah, because that's retirement there, baby.
That would have been our Critters 5, people.
A critter in a bandana, and he's got a little cowboy hat with his little cowboy boots and spurs.
It's the perfect response to Rambo Gizmo, Clint Eastwood Critter.
Yeah.
Clint Critter.
This is amazing. Danny Trejo's in it.
Oh, God, that would be amazing. All right, we wrote a new movie. It's awesome.
There you go. Happens every episode, doesn't
it? The greatest movie ever is what we did.
Who owns the Critter franchise? We need to talk to him. It can't.
I don't know, but they need to give it to us because they're clearly fucking it up right now.
Right. It needs an injection of some fresh blood.
They're like, we got Dee Wallace. We're like, yeah, but apparently you didn't know how to use her, so.
No, but they still somehow, even though she's not in this movie, throw in a Cujo joke in this.
Sure
did.
Did
Wasn't she the mom in Cujo as
Yep.
well?
Yep.
Yeah. Because when the kid runs into the dog at the beginning, when he's bringing the eggs into the barn, and he's like, "Get your dog." Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, that's what they said about Cujo. And I was like, wow, really? We really had to squeeze that in because of D?
I guess so.
Fair. All right, Bozo, how much more do we want to get into talk about this movie before we get into our thing?
The finale's got things that I want to talk about.
Cool.
But I also want to talk about them in the things that we do.
Well, this all could have been avoided if Granny wasn't here, or if Granny wasn't the actual villain. I didn't actually get to explain this yet because
our
tangents are all over. It wasn't because she was a veterinarian, a vegetarian.
I was gonna say, Pete, you don't like it when people save animals, huh?
I don't.
Wow. Average American Pete, who's better looking than Brad, doesn't like this is my political campaign.
Compared to Brad. No, so Granny buys these eggs off of Dirty McClure there, right?
Right.
And she's got a couple dozen or so. What's she thinking?
Yeah, she got them for a steal.
Yeah,
Right.
she got half of them for 20.
So yeah, it's like a buck and egg, and there's these giant eggs. Now, anyone who's ever celebrated Easter with eggs knows that you do not paint the eggs before hard boiling them. You always hard boil them first. Had Granny hard boiled these eggs before she allowed her kids to paint them, we wouldn't have critters. Now, I know we also wouldn't have a movie, but Granny is the real villain in this film because she sent kids home to paint eggs with raw eggs.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
What does a deviled egg critter taste like?
we'll never know because Granny didn't hard boil the damn eggs like you're supposed to.
I'll tell you right now, I'll devour some
I bet
deviled
it was-
eggs.
I bet it's green.
I bet it is.
Yeah.
As long as it's not green with relish. That's all. Don't put
No, don't do
put
crab.
relish.
Don't do crab. Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. You know what? Because one
Crab
time
and a
at
deviled egg?
Thanksgiving, because Fawn's grandpa was like, "Oh, get some deviled eggs." I was like, "Obviously, I'm going to do that." I took a bite and I went,
Yeah.
"Something's weird. What's wrong here?" He's like,
what'd you-
"Real good, huh? They're made with crab." And I was like, "Blah, blah, "No,
What crab lives in an egg?
I don't know, man."
No. That's look, it's simple. It's egg, a little bit of mustard, a little bit of mayonnaise, salt, pepper, and put paprika on that damn thing when you're
You
done.
put the paprika.
That's all it needs. There's
But
nothing else.
now
No shush,
I
no
have to-
extra.
I have to vet the deviled eggs anywhere I go. Going,
Oh,
there's not crab in that, right? And then some people look at you weird, going, "Why would there be crab and deviled eggs?" I'm like, I don't know, buddy. I don't know what to tell you, but apparently,
I've experienced
sometimes
it,
there
and
is.
it's terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I've ran into relish in the wild, and I hear that's more acceptable than most places. Not for me. You don't do it in the
That feels
deviled
like
eggs.
something they would do in Alaska because they got communication cut off to know how you're actually
No one-
supposed to make
No one
it.
told them how they're
Yeah.
supposed to make deviled eggs. They're walking around with penguin eggs, going, "We don't need relish.
Wait,
we
wait.
can't." I know penguins don't live in Alaska. People, okay? I'm not Nate.
No,
I
they
know-
don't
I
have
know.
penguin
Hey,
eggs. They
I'll
have,
have you know that penguins are in my top 5 favorite animals. I know they're not in Alaska.
they have polar bear eggs. That's what you get up in Alaska is polar bear eggs.
Yeah, polar bear eggs.
Not
Polar-
penguin eggs.
They're covered in
Yes.
fur.
Idiots.
Right. Because that's where crab comes from.
You
I
fucking
don't like it.
amateurs.
I don't like it. It did have ostrich egg, and that's one question my dad and I asked ourselves. Going, this would be one hell of a deviled egg. I'm like, because those things are huge.
Those things are like the equivalent of like
do you have
2
a
dozen eggs.
Do you have a pot big enough to hard boil one of those? I mean,
Yeah.
how big is? Boy,
Well, I mean,
They're big. I mean, they're like,
yeah, they're big.
yeah, they're fairly big. So
Yeah.
you ever seen a vortex football?
Yeah.
Yes,
They're like the
yes.
size of a vortex,
Okay,
but without
all
the
right.
tail.
So
Well, if I have a pot
like
that
there's
big.
people that raise them not far from us, and Dad got one, and he thought about hard boiling it, but we actually ended up scrambling it and making breakfast sandwiches. Mom hated it. She's like, that tastes
Did it have
weird.
a different flavor or just?
It
vanilla
had
salad?
a slightly. It's like bright ass yellow.
Oh yeah.
So that was a little weird.
Did it have a Big Bird flavor to it?
a little bit?
That could be why it was yellow.
But I was like, I like it. So I've had ostrich scrambled, but we got done with that one going, we should have done a deviled ostrich. And I think that would have been amazing.
Yeah, but I feel like if you do that, you can never go back. Like deviled eggs, you would. I don't eat deviled eggs. I don't eat deviled ostriches.
But I want them garnished with ostrich feathers. So when you get done, you stick an ostrich feather in the middle of it as a garnish.
Ew.
That's
Yeah.
very beautiful, actually.
I'm
Really
all
brings
about
the whole plate
presentation.
together.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that's
Totally.
a sharing deviled egg though. I mean, you'd have to share that with
The
family
fuck I
members.
will, sir.
Yeah, come
I
on,
don't
man.
share- I don't share deviled eggs. I might get full after 6 regular eggs, but I can eat 24 deviled eggs,
Yeah,
sir.
I don't care how full I am. If there's still 2 left, I'm taking them. They're mine. I'm eyeballing everyone else in the room going, all right. And I got that Terminator scan going on right now where everyone's in red. Deviled egg.
What movie are
deviled
we
egg.
talking about right now? Oh, yeah, grand finale of Critters 2.
Oh, they turn to a big ball and eat people. It's great.
They sure
Yeah,
do.
they Indiana Jones them. Charlie runs away, and you're kind of like, not again, Charlie. And they end up back almost to the church. They're trying to fight these things off. And Charlie has taken over the spaceship that we saw from the beginning of the movie and freaking Independence Days it into this
right.
critter ball.
What was that thing that Randy Quaid said when he, went up into Independence Day, into the spaceship?
Indeed. D-Day.
Let me, it was,
A duck this or something like that.
no,
right?
it was, how about a phrase from my generation? Up yours!
That's it.
And flew up inside the ship. And
But
it
Charlie did
exploded.
that flying down.
He flew down,
Yep.
blew him up. Ugg felt bad because he lost Lee.
Lee
which was
goes
kinda
down
cool.
brutal. Like having you just hear the scream. You don't get to see it happen, but then like the aftermath of that arm with all the bone
Just
and
bone
flesh.
picked clean, holding the gun. Ugg loses his shit, so he goes back to a no face because he took the face of a rock star from a video.
Took the face of the
in the
sexiest
first
man
one.
on the planet.
Terrence Stamp.
That's a good looking dude.
Terrence Stamp's a good looking dude.
Yeah. I mean, who's this
Pete,
person I
we're
recently
not
learned
listening
about?
to you, Mr. I Hate Rick Grimes.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking Walking Dead Rick Grimes. I'm talking about the Grimes. What's his name?
It's Scott Grimes. It's
Scott
Scott Grimes.
Grimes. I don't care. It's Grimes. I got Rick
Old
Grimes on my
Grimy.
brain. What was Homer?
It was Frank Grimes.
Frank Grimes.
Old Grimy.
Old Grimy.
Marge, turn the channel, and it was as funeral.
Yeah. Old Frank Grimes. There's a lot of Grimes
'Cause
we know.
I'm Homer Simpson.
Pete, you're not allowed to judge human beauty. That's all there is to it. It's just no. Because he just immediately like, well, Ugg and Terrence Stamp didn't look like 175 svelte pound abs showing, did a Spartan
No, it's
CrossFit
because
run one time.
Pete,
covered
in his
mud.
younger days, when he had hair, looked like he belonged with the Karate Kid, but he probably hung out with Johnny.
You
So
know he hung out with Cobra Kai.
He definitely hung
You
out
were
with Cobra Kai.
definitely a Cobra Kai kid, Derek.
I've seen the pictures. You fucking reek of Cobra Kai.
Dressed up as a skeleton on Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
He's like, how'd this get? How the turntable turns.
Yeah.
So yeah, Charlie saves the day, blows them all up. Everybody's mourning Charlie. And honestly, it'd been a little while since I watched this, and I went, oh shit, Charlie dies in this? And then when Ugg changes face, I was like, oh, that's how the actor, because I knew that actor does all 4 Critters.
Yeah,
movies.
like Charlie's the lead in part 4, if I remember correctly.
And I was like, oh, okay. I guess I had forgotten that. And no, just as everyone's getting on the bus, apparently the longest parachute jump from a spaceship because he's still dragging it across the ground. Hey, everybody, I'm alive. And everyone's just, it's Charlie. And it was just for them to do the Jean-Claude Van Damme double impact of him staring at himself for a hot minute.
Well, you know, when we had that technology, we're like, we can make 2 people be on screen at the same time.
We had
They
that.
walked
in the
around
70s.
each other. They looked pretty good.
Yeah,
We
that
just
worked better.
love using that, though.
Well,
It's the Haley Mills effect, you know, because they did that with was it the Parent Trap, Pete? You were around that time frame. weren't
Hey.
you?
Yes, Haley Mills.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Look, I knew Haley Mills from the first seasons of Saved by the Bell when she was the teacher. That was kind of how I knew Haley Mills, and then I saw like the earlier movies and realized who she was.
Oh.
So that was my first like true introduction to who Haley Mills was. That's a deep dive.
Yeah,
That
I no clue.
Would not have ever.
Nate probably didn't even know that there was a total like Saved by the Bell started out totally different than what.
Well, it started out in the
everyone
80s,
remembers.
right? Like late 80s?
Late
Yeah.
80s.
Oh yeah, late 80s.
89,
Because I didn't get into it until like 92, maybe 93.
If I remember right, Belding, Zach, Screech, and I don't know if it's Lisa. I think they're the only originals, and then they added,
Tiffany Amber
Slater,
Thiessen.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen, and Jesse to
Tiffany
when they
Amber
were.
Thiessen.
I think it's when they went to high school is what they did. Yeah, right. But I don't know where we're going in this.
That's Critters too.
I'm thinking of Tiffany Amber Thiessen right now. That's where I'm going.
Yeah, her boobs didn't inflate though, or did they?
They didn't need to.
No, but one of them did have to go to Vegas to perform for a little bit.
Don't worry about that movie.
For Paul Verhoeven.
Well, yeah, when's Good Be or Bad Movie covering that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
are there
on the
2
list.
special, seats involved for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will make room. I will
better,
make
right?
room. If
You
that
better.
happens, I will make
We're gonna-
room.
I need
swear to
a
God,
lot of room.
You cover a Paul Verhoeven movie without us.
Hell to pay, I say. Hell to pay.
Mark it down. Got to
Can't
get you
triple
guys
stamp
on
a double stamp.
later this year anyway.
That's right. All right. So I was excited when I first started doing the research for this because I was like, I think we won this too. Because there's 6 deaths in Critters 2 compared to the 2 in part 1. So I was like, retribution. And then I read that there was only like 2 in part 3.
Yeah, I was like, we really won.
I was like, I think we win. And then I read part 4 got 7. And it has the highest kill count of the original.
That's because they're on a space station.
So
they beat
Cinema
us by
Slab gets
1.
7. Boo.
Yeah, they beat us by 1. But hey, we got 6. We got gore.
We got a lot of critter deaths. Because even though it's 6, it's like, oh, but there's still a lot of critter deaths. And that's what matters in this movie, you know? In these type of movies, it's not so much the humans dying, it's how many critters can be exploded.
Exploded. Well, speaking of which.
What do you think? Zombie kill of the week?
Okay.
So that means it's open.
Yes.
Critter, human, whatever.
I want Charlie to go first this time.
Human.
Because I stole his thunder on the Gremlins 2 episode, and I have a really good idea of what he's going to pick for this. So, Charlie, please, kill of the week. That way I don't steal it.
So, it's why I mentioned earlier, and it's not my kill. My favorite scene is the critter getting its hair shot off its head.
Oh, it's amazing.
And I die laughing continuously. But honestly, my favorite kill in this movie is the dude that gets run over by the giant critter ball.
Yes!
Is that the one you thought it was going to be?
That was going to be it.
I love that nameless dude running, and he falls, and that thing rolls over his ass, and it shows skeleton and guts and visceral.
A bloody skeleton, but he's just a red skeleton.
That actor got run over by that ball. I mean, he's running, falls flat as you should.
He physically got run over. Yeah.
Got run over by
but it answers the question that we were all thinking as an audience going, well, what happens if it like runs over someone?
Right. And I also love that it was kind of steaming too when it got done. Like there's some heat generated when they're cooking and eating in that big old ball of whatever. But thank you, Nate. I appreciate you giving me that. I know the goal for most of the time is all of us to agree, but I'm glad you didn't steal my thunder this time.
Nope, because I was totally going to say that's mine. I got nothing else to say. So
yeah, it's the
Pete, yours too.
Well, I really liked the dummy fall, but then I'm like, it's okay. And then I really liked the critter that got fried. That's pretty good.
Yeah, the critter that got fried is amazing.
But nope. It's the critter ball.
It's the goddamn skeleton reveal.
It's
one of the most creative monsters, right? And then one of the most creative deaths I've ever seen on screen. I wasn't ready for it, but I think you're right, Charlie. You were asking yourself the whole time you're watching this thing, it's like, gosh, what if somebody, holy shit, runs over somebody?
Yeah. The first time I watched it, you're like, oh, this is really cool. And it's like fighting up against the truck and all this other stuff. You're like, well, what happens if it actually hits somebody? And it does. It shows it in a PG-13 movie. And I love it. And it's why I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure part 2 has the ball. Because like I said, there was 2 different movie covers for this one, because I think after everyone had such a good response to the critter ball, they went, we need to put that on the cover.
Yeah, just throw it on the ball.
Yeah, just put it on the cover. When we do the next re-release of it, put the ball on the front.
How did you not know while you're making this that should be on the cover of the poster?
You know, people are weird, Pete.
Okay,
and then, we love a grandma in a remote control wheelchair flying through a plate glass window. I don't think the people making the movie thought this is going to get us on a podcast. I don't think they were thinking that at the time.
I wish they would have.
If we have a 10-year anniversary and like the greatest kill in the last 10 years, that grandma in a wheelchair is going to be right up there.
It's still a bar we haven't peaked at yet. This one's good.
It's pretty good.
It's good.
I think it's a couple of notches below
I think
grandma.
of the series that everyone is being covered right now, we won. We got the best kill again.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you.
So
we got the best movie, the best kill.
I'm just gonna say it. Suck it, A Cut Above. Suck it, Spoils of Horror. Suck it, Cinema Slab. We won. And yes, I did the suck it motion the entire time.
He did. He DX'd you all, and that's what's going to happen. The only thing Leo and Steven won is they got Leo.
Yeah, they did get heartthrob Leo.
Talk about Leo.
Oh, and they did. I was reading and I totally forgot that because Billy Zane's in the first one.
Oh,
he
yeah.
comes back. He comes back in the third one. So
what? Did he get killed in the first one?
No, I don't think he did. I think he's one of the ones that got hurt because only 2 people died in the first one. So Leo and Billy Zane did a movie before Titanic together, and it's Critters 3.
That's amazing. Wow.
I love it. I just love it. I love his franchise, man. As much as 3 and 4 aren't great, they're still a fun.
They're not the ones that get revisited.
No, but if you own them, and like I said, I bought the 4-pack.
Yeah,
and it's worth just throwing on and enjoying.
My goal was to watch them all over the weekend before I ended up felt like I was dying.
Poor guy.
I honestly told myself, because I was like, if I watch the others, I'm going to pull a Pete. I'm going to remember something from one of the other movies.
That's fair.
And mix it into. So I'm watching them all after we're done.
Excellent.
So before their episodes come out. So I'm ready for everyone else's shows.
Smart call. Yeah.
So, but where are we at now? Oh yeah, we need to rate this bad boy. We're we're congratulating ourselves.
All right, pat on the back.
Yeah, pat on the back. Job well done, Doctor.
Doctor.
All right, so let's go with Pete first. What are you rating this bad boy?
It's a 9. It's so much fun.
No.
I'm coming in strong. This is one I watch a lot. This is one I hold, just lots of nostalgia. Very silly. I laugh all the time. It's a 9.
Nice. Charlie, you?
I can't let Pete outdo me. It's a 9. I gotta stand up there with him because he's not wrong. This is probably the most fun, like just in joyous fun I've had with a movie in a while, and I've enjoyed movies, and like I really had a lot of fun with The Last Starfighter, but Critters 2 is a different kind of fun, and I had a blast with
Critters 2 is the type of fun that is like what I want more of in life.
Yeah.
Just in general, in life.
Yeah. I just want to feel happy. And that's how I felt watching this movie. Was I'm just so happy. The end credits is like the chef's kiss because it felt like an 80s kid adventure movie soundtrack playing. Like I expected, directed by Steven Spielberg, to pop up on the screen when it got done. And I was just like, this exudes the 80s for me.
That's all I kept thinking the entire time. I was like, this is just a nice, fun 80s ride. I'm just going to go right with you guys and say it's a 9 then.
Yeah.
I was thinking 8.5, but nope, screw it. I'm changing it. It's a 9.
Critter ball, sir. Critter ball.
Critter ball. We're a critter ball for the kill of the week. Critter ball for the score. Man, this movie really just nails everything that you could possibly want from an 80s movie of this caliber.
80s monster movie.
Yeah. And it's just like, give me more of this. This is what's wrong with society. We don't got more of this.
We've strayed from the righteous path. We have strayed from critters. We have strayed from little creatures.
We have gone away from the light of the little people that make chaos. The little creatures.
It's funny how
you need to work on how you say that.
Yes.
I'm not editing it either because it goes great with Pete's Predator joke last time about Burt Gummer. So, nope, you both are on even playing ground now.
I hate talking sometimes.
But we need more of it, Nate.
We
Give
do.
us all the time.
I think, we've talked about it. I'm sure some people are tired of us talking about it. When we watched Crabs brought that feel of Gremlins
it's
and
the
Critters.
Only thing that's still close to like what I want.
It's been the closest we've ever gotten. And we love Psycho Gorman, but it was not what it was going for.
But he does have a movie coming out about little creatures apparently in a rock band.
Yep. So he would be one I feel like could bring the flavor back.
Him, obviously the Turbo Kid team, like there are ones that we know could do it.
They could do it, but I think this needs a resurgence. I'm tired of the slashers, people. I'm tired of the paranormal.
All right, you know what? Speaking of which, Charlie spoke for me on a Cut Above's episode where they did Nukem High.
I did.
He spoke for me. He was like, yeah, Nate and I, we're not the biggest fans of Terrifier 1 and 2. I fucking hate Terrifier 1 and 2, all right? You were too kind about it, all right? You
didn't
spoke for me. Nah, I rock the boat, baby. I rock the boat.
I can't spit that kind of venom in place of you, but I had to make sure people still knew that we do not like Terrifier 1 and 2. We don't like them.
We are not a pro Terrifier podcast.
Am I going to watch part 3? Yeah. I ain't going to pay for it, though. I can guarantee you that right now.
I don't even know if I'm going to watch part 3. I fucking hate those movies so much.
I'm in at 2. It can't get much worse than 2. I'm going to watch it, but I'm over it. He is
good.
He's not a horror icon. Y'all need to stop it. It's not going to happen. I don't know. Stop.
Stop.
I don't
Bad
like
horror community.
Exactly.
Raise the bar a little bit. Give us critter ripoffs.
Give us little creatures again. Or as Nate likes to say, little creatures again.
Yeah. Not stupid dream sequences with Tommy guns that are fucking bullshit.
I think this is a perfect segue, though, into our next segment.
I'm the trash man. I come out, I throw trash all over the ring, and then I start eating garbage. And then I pick up the trash can and I smash the guy on the head.
Oh, that's going to be a disaster.
I got him good and riled up. So now,
yeah. And I picked this one in honor of Cinema Slab for Anna and Hannah, because Anna is a big fan of Mick Garris, who directed this movie. He also did a childhood favorite of mine, Sleepwalkers.
Oh,
I like Sleepwalkers.
That's good.
Yep.
That's good.
So this is for her. Or for them, I should say, for her and Hannah. I don't know what I'm saying. So, this is a 2 out of 10 from the Gothic
Hannah?
Goblin. I don't know. I'll spell it however I want to spell it, Hannah. You don't boss me around. You don't tell me how to spell your name. I don't tell you how to spell my name. You ever think about that? No. Too busy thinking about yourself, Hannah. You're welcome.
Spicy.
I poked the bear.
You did. You did. You poked it good. This comes from Gothic Goblin 1334 back in 2006. They said, "Shame on you, Mick Garris. A 2 out of 10. What a terrible sequel. The reason I give this film 2 stars instead of 0, because it's a movie that has violence and gore and critters, yet it is planned out poorly, and this god-awful sequel was done by none other than Mick Garris. This bonehead that brought you the remake of The Shining, which nearly got Kubrick to nearly roll on his grave when he discovered it was actually made. Garris is also the man that brought you the sad sequel of The Fly. The Fly, which was a wonderful movie, but Garris' movie nearly ruined John Getz's career. Anyway, if you really want to see the crappy Critters trilogy in order, don't. That's the mistake I made. Rent the first one, or the third one, or better yet, don't stoop to that level at all. This movie sucks so bad that I can't believe it. Please avoid this crap. Shame on you, Mick."
Holy shit.
It's like, it was perfect for Cinema Slab.
No, I get that, but skip part 2? What is possibly the best one out of the series?
Go straight to 3? It's weird.
You're
not going to know what's going on the whole time. You're going to be so lost.
Exactly. And if you don't watch 4, you're not going to know how it all ends.
I know. Also, I've never seen the Shining mini TV series. Never tried it.
Anna has given it glowing reviews.
I
so
know. It's the main guy, his face. There's something about it.
I saw it. It didn't suck. It wasn't great, but
I don't really care for The Shining, so I don't know why I'd want to watch the TV show.
Yeah, see, you got that. There's 3 different opinions here on that.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing we can agree on is Terrifier 1 and 2 fucking
they're fucking terrible, all right, people. Like, oh, the kills. They're not that great. They just beat you over the head over and over again.
Oh, look, it's blood.
I can't remember any of the kills. I can remember 2 kills. That's it. But it's always because everyone won't fucking stop. Shut up about them.
That's right. Yeah, look at this amazingness.
Part 1 was so bad that I put on your necks. I was like, "Fine, we're watching a good horror movie."
I was mad at the end of part 1.
I was so mad.
I was like, this isn't a movie. This is just someone threw shit on a film.
Yeah.
And somebody was like, this was the greatest
And
thing
then I
I've
found
ever
out
seen.
it's the same clown that made Frankenstein versus Mummy, because Cody and I rented that one like years ago.
I was just say you wrote that one years ago.
No, we didn't write that pile of
make a lot of
garbage.
Plagiarizers.
We fucking rented that one. We're like, oh yeah, we're gonna watch a Frankenstein fight a mummy. Cody fell asleep in the middle of it, left me to die by myself with it, and it was fucking garbage.
So bad. Listen, all you need to know, critters and cowboys, call us. That's it. We will be the greatest thing ever.
Charlie, focus on Neon Maniacs. Charlie, focus.
Well,
focus.
I need seed money, and I feel like this one's already paid for.
Fair.
We're going to go the canon route. We're going to sell this movie.
Do you
Let's
need
get a poster drawn up?
Wait.
Yeah.
Does Charlie need seed money because he lost a lot of seeds after watching Life Force?
No.
Gross.
No.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. Yeah,
it's pretty gross.
That was bad. That's a Pete level joke.
Hey,
Charlie, you want to tell her what's happening next week?
All right. Well,
next month, because
next month, which
he
is
got his month, so now it's July. It's Charlie's month.
It is Charlie's month, but it is more or less known as the month of action. It is July. What does July scream? It screams action. It screams America. And I wanted to bring in
that eagle screaming.
I should add that into the background.
Yeah, you should add a bunch of eagle noises randomly throughout the whole episode. It'll be like Neon Maniacs, where that one bird kept,
It's a red-winged blackbird, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Make it stop.
Pete's gonna get PTSD from that bird. So yes, all month long, nothing but badass action movies. And I have not told the guys what the movies are.
We don't.
I'm so ready.
They find out today what the lineup is for July.
Oh,
So
we get
gentlemen,
all of them. Okay.
yeah, I'm not. You need to know. The people aren't good. This is the month of action, and action means you get it now. So
You're gonna put this in the counter, right?
yeah, now I can because
Okay.
now I'm not.
All right, I'm not gonna write it down.
All right, our first week of month of action. We are doing a movie that I have been waiting for the right time, which also means I was waiting for the right release, where we finally got the 4K release of James Cameron's True Lies. We are covering True Lies.
Arnold!
We are opening the month
Jamie Lee.
hard. Oh, yes.
Tom
Yes.
Arnold!
Jamie Lee at possibly her hottest. Whew.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Yep.
Not wrong.
Facts.
That's it. All right. We are following that up with a special treat. Nate has wanted this one. I have wanted this one. Pete doesn't know he wants it until he watches it, but we are covering Death Race. Not Death Race 2000, the remake
Jason
with
Statham?
Jason Statham.
Ah, yeah.
Nope, we are doing it. I almost did the Roger Corman, but I was like, nah, I want.
We
people
just
to watch.
lost Roger. We need to watch the OG.
Roger produced this one, so still counts.
I know he produced all the movies ever.
That's right. Following that up, you're kind of going to see this ebb and flow that I'm doing. I'm going for another huge blockbuster. It's the month of action. We are going to be doing Top Gun Maverick. We
Alright.
are
That
bringing
doesn't
in
surprise me.
Tom
I'm happy to
Cruise.
revisit.
And I'm saying it now. I know it's early. We haven't recorded it yet, but I already got confirmation. The girls from Cinema Slab are coming over and are covering Top Gun Maverick with us. So we are making it happen with Anna and Hannah.
But in Top Gun, you're playing it with the boys.
It's all right. The girls, there's female pilots in Maverick, man.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, it's only boys playing with beach balls on the sand.
They don't do the volleyball in this one.
I thought they did.
They do the volleyball.
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
I thought they did football.
I don't remember.
They should do skateboarding.
We'll watch it
somebody
again.
get a complex fracture of the wrist or something.
I'm sorry, I can't fly my
I can no
fighter
longer fly
jet.
'cause
I was
can't
trying to do a
move my
kickflip.
wrist. Right.
Well, speaking of kickflips, I took pity on Pete one more time for the month, and I brought a movie that I knew he would enjoy, and I can't have the month of action without this guy in it. We are doing Kickboxer with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
The way you were setting that up with kickflips was like,
I was hoping for Jackie Chan.
Cube, or we're gonna do Gleaming the Cube, or Rad, or like
Rad. We should do Rad.
Nope.
No sports action movies.
You guys give me crap about not enough martial arts, so I'm bringing in Jean-Claude Van Damme in Kickboxer, man. So we are covering that, and then
you get 5, don't you?
I get 5.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right.
We are covering a movie that's been 3 years in the making. It's finally time. I finally decided which one to cover out of the franchise. We are going to cover Rambo First Blood Part 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yes.
the easier one to digest.
It depends. I
less
know you
PTSD, the less realistic one.
First Blood has a very, very special place in my heart, and it needs to be in a more special area. I wanted fun action blow 'em ups.
And
it was I struggled between part 3 and part 2 because I love part 3.
That's fair.
And it's a lot of damn fun, but I was like, I kind of need to do 2 first.
Fair.
Before I do 3. So that is our month of action. On top of, we will be having some amazing action movies over on B Action. We don't have those laid out yet, but trust me, it is a month of nothing but action, testosterone, bullets, explosions, and airplanes, and cars, and death, and
I feel
everything.
my muscles growing. I got hair on my chest now.
So, are you getting 3 B Action movies in July?
We're talking.
Because if the weeks hit just right, you could, because you're doing it every other week.
The weeks hit just right.
So you're going to have
5.
You're potentially going to be covering 8 action movies
maybe
in the
10
month of July.
The channel may have up to 10 action movies in July.
We're talking about it. It depends on everyone's schedule right now. I am trying to sprinkle in guests on some others. Right now, our main that's confirmed is Cinema Slab. The girls are excited to come on. So they got to know the lineup before you two did. So
I see how it is.
Tell us.
Nope.
Wow, I'm so glad you got Critters 4.
Secrets. No, I am super looking forward to this. And pay attention to the socials. I am going to attempt the month of action on the Instagram once again, like I did last year, where every day I make a post about action movies all month long. We'll see if I can do it again. You don't think it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's so
hard
much.
to do.
I may not put our faces on all of them. I may just do posts about action movies, but it's going to be a big month, guys.
I know people that do horror movies one a day for October.
Every year I'm like, I'm going to do it. And then I'm like, it's October 5th. I'm like, fuck, I forgot.
I gotta binge watch 4 today.
Yeah.
I gotta get caught up. So, and I'm sorry, all our horror fans that only listen to our horror episodes. We'll come back to them in August, but July is nothing but action.
Don't worry, I got something special planned in October.
That's right. Nate gets, we got the birthday month for you two in September. And then October, Nate is taking over the reins for Month of Horror.
October is all mine, baby.
Yes,
and 2025, there are no other themes except our main months.
And maybe chaos.
Maybe. I think that's our show anyway.
I'll have my people talk to you.
I think there will come a point where Nate's so tired of picking a movie on the last minute, he goes, pull the damn wheel out. Yeah. We're just going to pull the wheel out. All right, boys, I think this episode's gone on long enough. We need to thank everyone else that is in this collaboration. Please, all this week, we are all dropping it this week. So if you heard us first, go over to A Cut Above, listen to their coverage on Critters 1, Spoils of Horror, Critters 3, and Cinema Slab, Critters 4. It'll be different days of the week, so it kind of gets sprinkled out. But this was just our original lineup when we started it, so we kept it. I think we're technically the first podcast that drops during the week.
2 drops first. I think A Cut Above and Spoils of Horror will follow the following day.
Spoils will, yeah, they'll drop on Wednesday.
Anna might actually get hers out before us. It'll depend on when she records, because sometimes she does on Sundays. So anyway, A Cut Above, Spoils of Horror, Cinema Slab. I will put links for all of them in our show notes and on all our posts so everyone can find them. Speaking of which, if you want to follow us, check us out over at Gimme Back My Horror Movies, the Facebook group. Gimme Back My Action Movies, the Facebook group. Both of us are on Instagram. We are on X. We are on Threads. We are on TikTok. And we are on YouTube. Rate us 5 stars over on Spotify and Apple. Drop us.
We're sending critters to your house.
Or we're sending the kill Krites.
Also, if you send a harassment message to Cinema Slab about Hannah not seeing aliens, I might send you something. I don't know what, but you have to screenshot the harassment because Hannah had never seen aliens.
I'm doing it right now.
She has since corrected this, but
she's seen it now. But Nate is carrying us out, and I tell you what, Nate, I'll back you up a little bit just because you're my co-host and you're my brother. We have patches. Charlie had patches made.
Yeah.
Someone can win the very first patch.
You can win the
Give
first
Me Back
patch.
My action and horror movies.
They're pretty badass.
Like, I hope it's me. You have one already, you dink.
Shit. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Employees can't apply. Do you not understand the rules of how all this
employee
works?
discount?
Now, let's talk about how I get back home.
Why is it when we collaborate? I'm sorry, Pete, but I have to do this. Is when we collaborate, Nate either goes 1,000% in and ends up doing an entire episode when we were only supposed to do 20 minutes, or when we're collaborating and no one comes on our show, we might have talked about this movie for half of our episode and everything else for the other half. I don't
know what you're talking about.
There's
right
no
now.
middle road with you.
I don't. I mean, we talked about Critters 2.
We did.
We talked about how much I fucking hate Terrifier.
That too.
You know, this is a nice little recap for the audience.
We made a video game and a movie out of Critters.
Deviled eggs.
Yeah. So we talked about deviled eggs.
Had a cooking hour special. Yeah. We really didn't talk about the other podcast much. At the very end is when we kind of told everyone that's when they should probably listen to the other ones.
I mean,
we started out.
They know to go listen to them. Right?
I wonder if the audience is going to give us suggestions for next year's.
We do need another franchise.
Yeah.
Full frontal franchise.
Ooh.
Are you talking Porky's? You're talking Porky's again.
I got it. I just got it from the library.
See, he's on this Porky's.
I'm not kidding.
I know you're not. I can see your face.
I just know that DVD case is fucking gross.
Yeah.
From the library. It's fucking gross anyway.
I did sanitize it before.
That's smart man there. Anytime you touch anything Porky's related,
everything on the inside. Yeah, I sprayed it down with Lysol.
a kid licked the cover just like Nate said.
Yeah, definitely.
Pete, what did you want to say?
No, all good.